Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is the British Wolf, and today we are returning back to our game of Nekojishi. Now, as you may or may not remember, I last left it here. I know that you'll see a second save here. I was playing a little bit following down the Guardian Tiger route, but let's get back to Lao's apartment so we can carry on our attempted romancing of Senpai, shall we? So off we go. Someone's whispering in my dream. Delicious, 5 more pieces. What the hell? I can see pieces of golden, tasty salt and pepper chicken? That's fried basils. Looks so appetizing. 5 pieces of chicken. I'm feeling hungry. Ah, yeah. I realize there's a moist tongue licking my arm. Cold. And then I wake up. I open my eyes and find saliva on my arm. Okay, weird. Senpai! What? Morning now. Senpai scratches my quilt and goes back to sleep, leaving me trembling in the cold spring morning breeze. Senpai, ah, damn! Good morning, Lao. Oh, good morning. I turn around and find Tiger staring back at me. Reminds me of what happened last night. He stands before me, sun shining down and through the window. Can't keep staring much longer, it'll look weird. Oh, you woke up late today. Do you have a nice sleep with this guy? No? Nice? No, I mean... What did he ask? Of course I can't say I had a nice sleep with Senpai, but I can't stand the tiger stare either, so I just get out of bed. Good morning. Good morning. I still feel a little bit awkward about all this. Well, you... What's up? Nothing, but I look at these two cats up and down, and they're standing beside my desk. My little room is now getting pretty crowded, I suppose, and Senpai's curled up under my quilt, his head poking out the end. It's all still very strange. It's nothing strange to me, and you'll get used to it soon. However, the only difference is I'm not getting off my spot on Lao's bed today. So the Guardian Tiger does care about this, but there's not much I can do since I already let Senpai use the bed. Oh, right. What time is it? Help yourself. Tiger points to my mobile phone on the bedside table. It's already 10. I usually get up around 9. 10. Nothing to do before my afternoon class. School is nearby, so I can set off half an hour before class begins. So what should I do now? Usually just surf the internet, but now... Speaking of that, I guess Senpai still needs something to eat. Pretty hungry right now, but I should probably wait until Senpai wakes up by himself. I turn on my desktop, as usual, get ready to load some social media, but then I get a strange feeling. The tiger and leopard are standing right behind me, peeking at my screen furtively. Excuse me, what are you two doing? What? This is what I usually do. Watching everything I do on the computer? Correct. Could you stop, please? It's making me uncomfortable. Comfortable? How so? I mean, it's strange to be watched all the time. Strange. But I do watch you all the time. Like I said, I know all the files on your computer. Even then, it's a little bit different knowing you're actually doing it. Not that that means I don't mind from before. Do they know my right to privacy? Granted, it's pretty strange to discuss right to privacies with gods. But how can I relax with being watched? Sorry, but could you two just move away while I'm using my computer? Fine. I just want to keep an eye on you. I'm not the only one living with you now. So you don't want the others to know what you're doing, or just don't feel right while being watched. Oh, both. Alright, I'll go get myself a book then. Tiger goes and picks a book from my shelf, but even after taking it, the book itself is still on the shelf. How did he do that? Never mind, it's not important to me. Meanwhile, Leopard just went away on his own volition. I'm finally free now. I still can't get some pages since they're still in my room, but it's way better now. With nothing else to do, I spend my time on the internet until 12. I only just realized what he meant by certain pages. Like, we all know what he was looking at. Senpai. Senpai, it's time to get up. Well? Morning. What time is it? It's 12 already. Do you always get up this late? It's pretty normal for me. Hard to change. Oh. So that's how you waste your life away? You'll understand later in college. He really doesn't care, does he? People say the longer you're in college, the less effort you put in. I thought it was always an exaggeration. Believe me, it's really not. Anyway, Senpai, get up and have lunch, otherwise we're gonna miss class. Yeah, alright. Let me wash my face first. Senpai meanders out the bed and goes to the bedroom. bathroom. Fuck. So, Senpai, what's your plan for this afternoon? This afternoon? I'll just go to school with you. Senpai is barely audible over the running water. So when do you finish your classes? Classes? I don't have any classes today. Why are you coming to school with me? So I can stay with you, obviously. What? Come on now. When a couple moves in together, should at least go to school together. Stop getting around, Senpai. This isn't some cheesy romance manga, you know. Oh, I don't know. Senpai walks out of the bathroom, wiping his face with dry white towel. Yes, my towel. Well, take it easy. Anyway, I can't keep myself in your room all day long. I don't have a key, so why don't we just go to school together? You have a good point, but then why can't Senpai just go home? Senpai, I think it's better if you'd go home. Moreover, you don't have any change of clothes, will you, right? Right. So I plan to grab whatever I need and bring it over tonight. Senpai, why are you insisting so hard on this? Like I said yesterday, I can't lose those two. So here's the deal. Whatever. Be my guest. So, what about lunch? Cause I'd love damn you, Lau. I was just thinking about getting a sandwich. What? Come on now. Don't just get a sandwich. There's no romantic atmosphere to that at all. Why is it that is all you care about? I let out a deep sigh. So, I'll just grab something to eat before class. If you want a proper lunch, just go get it now. I'll wait and keep the door for you. But I'm gonna skip lunch if you don't eat with me. Come on, unlike the other two, you have a real body. You do need to eat something. I just grabbed something as well then. I'm not too hungry since I just woke up. Okay, you're free to do what you want. I'm totally fine. Senpai sits back on the mattress, pulls up the quilt to cover his legs, and starts to focus on his phone. Alright, now that's sorted. I walk over and get to my desktop, browse online until it's time for class. Hey Lau, we should leave now. Alright, right away. Close up my computer and pack up my backpack, phone, and keys. It's time for me to go. I'm counting on you to look after the house while I'm gone, Guardian Tiger. Wait, Lau, I'll go with you. What? You mean you can come to school with me? For what reason? To protect you. Come on, it's school. I don't need any protection. Nope, I'll be worried if you go alone. There's no way I trust that kitten. The Aborigine will definitely follow you as well. Is he calling me a kitten? Wait, are you going to school with me, Mr. Leopard? Leopard silently nods in response. So all you guys are coming to school with me. I look three cats up and down, they all turn to look at each other. Then they nod together. Why? I'm not going to let down the opportunity to go to school with you. I need to follow you. Now I have no reason to let these suspicious guys get close to you, so I'm definitely coming. Putting your reason aside, Guardian Tiger, didn't you say you can't be too far from the statue? I'd be okay as long as I stick around close to a worshiper. It'd be a shame if I couldn't even protect my Jiton. What kind of situation am I even in? No idea. Maybe it's karma. What the hell? So I guess my karma's pretty crap then if I can't even go someplace peace and quiet at school. Well, it's not bad to be around free beastmen, but where's my freedom? Where's my right to privacy? Well, you'll just have to get used to it. I've always gone with you. You just can't see me. Pretend I'm not there, perhaps? It's not that simple, and how do you expect me to deal with these two? You don't see me. I just want to go to class with Lau. I have a right to go to an actual college student, you know. That's not the point, Senpai. I can walk with you to school, then we can walk together. I can do your class notes. I'll do whatever you want, Lau. I can't deny his enthusiasm. How cunning of you. So, I take that as yes? Give in to your inner desires. Well, you can come if you want. I have nothing else better to do anyway, just no funny stuff, got it? I get my things and open the door, letting the others out before locking it behind him. Did he really need to let out the tiger and the leopard? I figured they'd probably just be able to phase in. But then again, I suppose I probably have some level of solidity. On our way, I go with Senpai and get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we headed for class. Like he wanted, Senpai is with me in class. I apologize. He's like, it's about 5 o'clock here, but I'm just tired off my ass still. Granted, it's for freshmen, so he has no reason to be there. But luckily, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom, and Senpai sits right next to me. Then, so do the tiger and leopard. They really need their own seats, though. Right now, Tiger looks calm and used to it, but Leopard is on edge. Ever since we got onto campus, he's been staring at almost everything. Didn't calm down after everyone took the seats either. How different is this to his hometown anyway? And I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins, I start making notes while Senpai keeps playing with his phone. All goes as expected. Surprisingly, the leopard looks over to see what I'm writing. It's a little weird being watched like this. However, him watching me while copying notes from the board is way better than when they watch me browsing online. Hey, Aborigine, stop disturbing Lau. Not disturbing. Keep some distance. Distracting him from his study, you know. Well, I'm fine actually, but it's a little distracting to have a big cat's face right next to yours in the notebook. The leopard moves his head away from my desk. You should just hang around here like a peasant. Do you know how annoying you are? If you want to stay, stay. But if you keep disturbing others, you're just pathetic. Not disturbing. Hand God asks for trouble. I ask for trouble, you say? You're so full of trouble, breaking into other people's lives, not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you can at least be considerate. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Lau as far as possible. Hand God's words. Not listening. Are they seriously going to argue over this? I looked to Senpai, but he just glanced from Tiger and Leopard, then went back to his phone. Right. I am a hand god, and I am the protector of Lau. If you want Lau's help, you better listen to me. It's simply basic manners. Hand god ask for trouble. Not listening. Now I'm asking for trouble. If you... Shut up! This is a classroom! You two! Oh. Crap. I just realized I shouted that out loud. In a classroom. When no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. Expectedly, everyone in the room stares at me. Sir, what are you going on about? No. That was nothing. I'm so sorry. I was just dreaming. Fuck. I quietly tried to muster my defense. Don't doze off in my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be in my class. This is your last chance. Understood? Yes. Understood. Damn it. I'm completely lost with my notes now. There's two cats. Now, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the Aborigine. I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to be accustomed to this, and you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face in my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. Two troublemakers remained silent from there on. It doesn't help much as I could still feel the attention from everyone until class finished. I have to drag myself out of class, but at least Senpai reassures me with a pat on the shoulder. You alright, Lau? That really could have gone better. Indeed, it really could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't you even say that. It's alright, you don't have to. I just remembered that I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully this time I'm walking the corridor and it looks like I'm just talking to Senpai. Now, why do you keep covering up for this Aborigine? Could you stop calling Aborigine? It's really not appropriate these days. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm talking to Senpai. There's no need to play race card now, and he didn't really disturb me to begin with, so just lay blame on him. Firstly, he called me a hand god. Secondly, Aborigine is the proper pronoun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. It's not your words, it's your attitude. So you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yeah? I can't do that. Alright, you're guarding Tiger from a high temple, but why be so strict? I mean, I'm a hand god as well. But... fucking words again. Laiku Lau? Sounds about right. But Laiku Lau doesn't bother me. You're nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten. Hey, don't call me a kitten! I'll leave them two alone and walk to my next class. During the rest of the class, their arguing cools off, and at least I have some peace. Senpai's full attention is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. Recognizing some people from last class who took notice of me leaves the atmosphere heavy, and my unease lasts till class is over. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in front of me and blocks my way dramatically. Well, let's get dinner. We've already missed our chance at lunch. Okay, what do you want? Hot pot! Senpai, aren't you forgetting that we still have club practice tonight? Even when we have practice, we can still eat, you know. We're at a dance club, it's not a great idea to dance with a full stomach. I think everyone can testify to that, just moving on a full stomach's bad. Sada's hot pot is too filling. Secondly, we wouldn't have the time to eat one. Sorry, Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food.
Well, such a great chance to dine with you, Lau.
It's alright, I'll have lots of chances. Why today?
I just thought,
Okay, you better keep your word. It's really alright, I will. How about we just head off to the cafeteria now?
Yeah.
Move to the cafeteria and find a table of 4. It's kind of a waste, even though technically there's 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and me went to the stalls. The leopard has never been to the cafeteria, so predictably he comes too. Tiger follows the leopard, he probably just wants to keep an eye on him. Our college does have a big cafeteria. Bentos, noodles, rice dishes, snacks, hamburgers, there's a drink bar too. You could almost grab everything you want. Since we don't have much time, I only order chicken fried rice. Senpai gets himself a pork rib noodle with a massive drink. Senpai, you really gonna drink that much before practice?
I thought we only had dance recital today.
Right, we're not supposed to have a full club practice today. It's only recitation. There we fucking go. As I was saying in the previous video, I can't speak. I get tongue-tied. It was only fuck me, I got it wrong. Recitation for the show yesterday. Should be over in a couple of minutes. But you never know, so I'm not about to stuff myself. And when I try to argue further with Senpai, the tiger comes around. Lau, what is that? The hamburger? It's just a hamburger, you know, like meat, salad, and 2 buns. Should be a picture over there on the menu. Seems a lot different to the meats available. Oh yeah, mostly pork and beef or chicken now.
Wow, you don't know what a hamburger is? What, did you live under a rock?
My worshippers don't use this as a sacrifice. Traditionally speaking, he's riding out to receive one.
So, I guess with your family that means you won't have had any before coming here too then?
These days I do love hamburgers though. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time. Egg burger? So that's the same thing. Kinda. It's meat between 2 buns with fried egg. Quite different to the picture over there. What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted for all this long time then, kitten?
Long time? You mean before I occupied this body? Well, I'm not sure. The Hollow is memories after all, and I can't tell if those are mine or his. So maybe I didn't know before.
I see. So why do you ask? Nothing. Simple curiosity.
The old man definitely wants a hamburger.
Really? So how about I get one for you? No, it's fine.
But, Lau, can you eat anymore?
Huh? Me? No, I'm not hungry.
So you're just going to throw all of that away? What a waste.
Well, the Guardian Tiger wanted to eat a burger though. It's not like I need to eat anything.
Wow, you call yourself a Chitong? Guardian Tiger here's a god. He doesn't literally eat things.
What? No, wait, so what do you mean he doesn't eat things?
How should I explain? So when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat any food itself. Basically, models won't see a difference.
So, it's more like a sacrifice?
Yeah. So when you buy a hamburger for the old man over there, he can only really enjoy the taste. You have to finish it anyway, otherwise he'll just throw it away.
Okay, so the chi you mentioned, is that necessary for gods?
It's necessary, but gods don't run short on chi as long as people who worship them. You're basically the priest for the old man, so he won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not the luckiest since my Fudigan doesn't have worshippers these days. Although God can maintain the power as long as a priest is present, it's better to have some sacrifices. Sacrifices are the best way to obtain chi and attain people's belief.
So I'm the priest. You put my statue on your shelf, didn't you? You're also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest.
What a cruddy temple.
So I serve the Guardian Tiger in this way? By that logic, I've done embarrassing things in a temple. Is that even okay? Probably not. I've never worshipped the Guardian Tiger statue properly, not to mention sacrifices. I don't really feel like a family tradition, but now I feel like I've treated the Guardian Tiger unfairly because I ignored them. It's alright. I'm not really hungry. I just wanted to try. It just makes things more difficult. Never offered sacrifice to the Guardian Tiger, and now he asks for that. So, I'll just go get one. It's fine now. There's no need to waste it.
That's right, you can get it tomorrow. It is dinner. And now that you can see this old man, you can just buy him whatever he wants. Have you know God will punish you if you waste food?
Yeah, okay. Pretty much decided now to buy the tiger whatever he wants. There's a guardian tiger in my family, it's the least I can do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe the leopard wants something to eat as well. I look around and find him staring at a drink bar. Never mind. I go back to my food, finish my chicken fried rice, return my tray, and head off to Club with Senpai. I love the little chibi loading screens, they're fucking adorable. Dance Club has space under the veranda for its activities. The wall is covered in mirrors, so we just call it the mirror wall. Inventive. We find a corner to drop our things while the other club mates stand around and talk to each other. Tiger leans against a pillar, watching us from the other side of the crowd, and Leopard is checking out the mirror wall. Not sure if he's ever seen such a big mirror before. Must be shocked to be in our practice room after watching us last night. Usually I would hang around with the other freshmen, but I decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Glad everyone looks happy tonight after the great performance last night. Soon the club leader arrives and gives us a rousing speech about performance. Excitement spreads through the club, and I feel it too. Share this honor with my fellow club members. Our successes, our failures, all felt as one. It's the arrangement our club shares together.
Ah, what a good club. I miss it.
Senpai? You alright? You don't seem yourself. Have you got a cold?
No. I can't be sentimental sometimes.
I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Has anything happened to you?
I was talking to Guardian Tiger because, you know, I have to leave school if you decide to go to my Lao with me.
My Lao? Miloy?
Well, really, I have to leave anyway, even if you don't take my offer.
That's right, you have to go back anyway.
Yeah. Though after being in this body for so long, I've started thinking about being a human is bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories... Ah, that's not a good topic.
What kind of topic?
It's nothing. So, talking of coming to Milau, what do you think about it at the moment?
Eh? Well, you all want me to help and it's hard for me to make a decision.
You can help all of us then. No way! Is that really impossible? Did I mention the rejuvenation in my temple would take almost 3 years? The Tiger Guard wants to go back home, but it didn't say when. You can do that after helping me and the leopard, right?
How long is that going to take? 2 years with you and the leopard? Not to mention my military service. Why should I waste my youth on those? Not to mention, I'd have to quit the dance club. There's no way.
So, and you couldn't just help me?
It isn't that easy. I won't drop out for you, so do you want to wait until I graduate? If I choose to take 2 years off, I need to perform my military service before that, and then 2 years with you? It's probably the end of my dance career as is.
I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Even I mean Yan Shuchi, had never thought about taking up dancing as a career. Going to insist on this?
But I can't just give up all the effort and lengths we've gone to so far.
Honestly, you've only been dancing for half a year.
Bullshit! I've been working on it since high school. And my other options aren't much better. I don't like being involved in religious matters. I came type A because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you're asking me to just give up everything just because I have a special talent?
I know, it's not something you can consider in a day, but I want you to consider it. I've just been driven up a wall. I'm seeking your help because I really have no way out, so just consider it, alright?
I don't want to reject you, Senpai, but... Hey, Shushi, come around! Someone's calling Senpai, it's a club leader.
Ah, right away.
Senpai sets off immediately. Seems they're going to have a meeting. After all, Senpai's pretty important around here. He's the backbone of my club. But that means the end of the conversation, I still have a lot to tell him. I'm gonna get ready to move on. Some of my buddies put me on the spot. Yo, Lao! What's wrong with you and Shuchi Senpai? What's wrong with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You came into practice together and spent heaps of time talking to each other. So what, you like dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? No! That's nonsense! Not a kind of dead relationship. So what's going on with you two then? We were just talking normally. Our slight conversation was serious, which I would say is pretty far from romantic. Suspicious. Didn't see you two being that close before. It's not like you two are inconspicuous. You see, people are already staring at you. Really? I look around to find a few guys of Shuchi Senpai admirers club staring at me. What the hell? We were just talking. Our club is a pretty chill atmosphere. Eventually it leads to people talking about this stuff. And now I got myself into this big misunderstanding. Are all clubs like that? Or is it just ours? But I was just... So what are you doing before you arrived here together? We had dinner? Wow, and you said you weren't in a relationship. There is no relationship. Just a minute, we're buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai, he's a great guy. Like I said, we're not... Even if you convince me, you can't convince the entire club. People want the truth. Alright, Lau says there's nothing between them, you just leave him alone. Another club mate pats shoulder the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see risque things like this every day. You don't see a fight every day either, so shut up, I'll beat it out of you. Because you won't really beat anyone up, but those guys seem bored of teasing me anyway. Thank God. Thanks a lot, Jaihao. One thing I know about Jaihao, even though you can't confine 1,000 people on the street with his name, this guy's actually aboriginally Taiwanese, like the name suggests. You're welcome. Sometimes you just gotta be tough with you. Well, I have to deny since Senpai's been living with me after being occupied by a leopard can. Try to avoid Jaihao's eyes embarrassment. Notice the leopard hanging around. Right, that's something I could ask Jaihao. Jaihao, are you a Rukai? Leopard reminds me Jaihao helped us out in a performance with information on Rukai traditions. Maybe he knows something. Yeah, what's up? Which tribe? Eh? What tribe? It's... Well, where's your hometown? Wutai, is that what you want? Whew, what a coincidence. Coincidence? It's nothing. I can't just tell him there's a clouded leopard from Wutai who wants my help, and I really want to ask him something about it. How should I begin? It's alright, just that... Are you familiar with Rukai traditions? Rukai traditions? I know a bit. How can I help you? Do you know any Rukai gods that are clouded leopards? I'm afraid that's something special, like, clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know. Or at least I can't tell you about it. Like I said, I don't know about this stuff. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I can help her. Really? Please ask her for me. I owe you one. You're welcome. That's there's no skin off my nose. Afterwards, Jaihao say goodbye to me and walk away. I looked to find a leopard. Luckily, he's too busy watching the crowd to notice me asking about him. Or for that matter, how embarrassed I was. Strange though. Jaihao says there's no clouded leopard gods in Rukai, but is this true? I mean, even with how reserved he is about he is about it, he usually is on top of this stuff. I guess I could just have been him not remembering like he said. I'm starting to wonder if I should talk to the leopard about this, but I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back. Val! Sorry for keeping you waiting. What's wrong? You seem unhappy. It's alright, I just... People want to make fun of me, and I just feel a bit embarrassed. Making fun of Lau? What about? It's... Well, they think I'm too close to you, Senpai, and there's a bunch of gossip about it. Oh... It's fine, leave it be. Really? How can you just say that? What does it matter? They're gonna hurt you? You never know, there's a lot of people pursuing you. I may get murdered one of these days. Come on. There's no need to worry. Even if they ask for trouble, I won't let them touch you one bit. But you can't always be there to protect me from them, you know. Right, so I'll just have to stay well out all the time. Senpai, has this been your real intention all along? Stop messing around with me. Come on, if rumors won't disappear by themselves, you can't just stay away from me because there's some gossip. You know what your help means to me. So just don't give a shit about the rumors. I'll protect you now, no matter what happens. Don't worry. I don't think your word's very credible, Senpai. I thought I could at least deny that. I don't really care. Like I said, I'll protect you now, no matter if you trust me or not. Besides, you not trusting me means I'm being deceptively cute, so it's fine. What the hell? What's the point in that? Senpai! Alright, I have to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for the club today, so you can go home early too. Eh? Fine, alright. There's no way I'm staying around all gossiping today. Though leaving together with Senpai's a really bad idea. I'm going home now, see you soon. Says loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it, he did it on purpose. I can't stay around here for a second longer, so I grab the guardian tiger and the absent-minded clouded leopard, get out of the club as fast as possible, and get home. GB! Whew, I'm exhausted. I drop my backpack on my bed and just about to throw myself into it. But I can't take a break just yet. There's still some things to do, so I head into the bathroom and prepare my shower. After the shower, I simply tidy up my stuff, then I hear a knock at the door. I can tell it's Senpai. I'm home! I open the door and Senpai's there with a giant trolley suitcase. Where is he even going to pot that? Senpai, you can't just come here with everything you have. Why do you think I have space for all this? It's just like in my personal closet. I'll fit over the corner of this, so you just have to move your folding table out of the way.
I can't believe you already gone and measured it.
It's all because I like you, Lau.
What kind of response is that? However, I've already decided to give up. Senpai, humming along to a cheery tune, comes in and begins to make himself at home. Before I know it, he's finished setting up his stuff and is off to the bathroom. I'm so tired. I fall into the bed and complain to myself. Lau, I'm not sure if I'm worrying too much, but you should watch out for that kitten. What's wrong? I still don't trust him. There's no reason to trust a so-called guardian tiger who used to be a yaguai. Yaguai? So he is a guardian tiger? I've never heard of a clouded cat guardian tiger. Even if he's genuinely a guardian tiger, he must have been a leopard cat yaguai who had been subdued by the local god of soil. But a yaguai is a yaguai. Keep that in mind. What he did is pretty strange indeed, and I don't feel like great about what he did to Shuchi Senpai. I mean, now he pretends he is Shuchi Senpai, then what about the real Yan Shuchi? On top of that, people think we're in a relationship. I'm starting to feel sorry for Yan Shuchi. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I just need sleep after today's drama. I don't really care about who's sleeping with me. To avoid the part, I'll pull up my quill and close my eyes. Senpai will get a light for me eventually. Everything that's happened, everything I could do and everything I didn't do, they all weigh on my mind as I fall asleep. When I wake up the next day, I feel a similar warmth next to me. Looks like the same big cat is sleeping next to me. Glad they didn't make a drama of it last night. It's about time to leave, so I get up out of bed and get ready for class. Lau, wait a minute. You need to wear more. It's chilly outside today. What? Nah, it's not necessary. I'll be fine with what I wore out yesterday. It is necessary. You went out past noon yesterday. It's much colder this morning. Well, I don't have to. Even Senpai's wearing less than me.
Yeah, Lau's right. We're young. We can handle the cold.
Yeah, who cares about the kitten? Even with the power of a guardian tiger, he'll still catch a cold. But you're different from him. You're under my protection.
Don't call me a kitten.
Well, you're still with me, right? Even if I may be able to protect you from catching a cold, but I can't make your body stronger. Lau, you're a good kid, but for a few more garments won't hurt. Gee, you don't need to treat me like a kid. Fine, I'll put something on. I can't argue with him, so I end up putting on a thick coat of what I was going to wear. Even though I don't think it's necessary, the fur inside the coat makes me feel warm. I can already tell it'll be hot after walking in for a while. Yeah, that's actually the reason why I don't bother with thick coats. I just chuck on whatever feels appropriate and, you know, deal with it. Okay, I'm heading out now. Grab a backpack and open door. As you could guess, all three of the big cats are following suit. Once I made it to class, sat down, things got started. This tiger and leopard haven't gone any farther so far today. Maybe my harsh words yesterday got through to him. Guardian tiger was sitting in the corner looking grumpy. Yeah, he may not be happy about it, but he's not planning a fight. Glad the leopard sits next to me and fully concentrates on the teacher's lecture. He's taking it more seriously than Senpai, who's just absorbed on his phone. I'm sure he wouldn't understand the lecture, so why is he paying attention? He was trying to learn some Mandarin for the lesson. That's not good. This is college level stuff. The words teachers use are way too advanced. Hope he's not learning some strange words from this. During the lunch break we had in the cafeteria, even though Senpai is pushing me for lunch at a restaurant, I promised to get a guardian tiger a hamburger today.
And there's some super fancy restaurants with hamburgers near the college though.
Those are way too expensive. I'm a poor student here, you know.
But eating at cafeterias isn't romantic at all.
I don't want anything romantic. Dining at fancy restaurants every day is pretty weird to me.
I mean, you know I'm not interested anywhere fancy. I just want to go spend time with you somewhere nice. But at least just once have a date with me.
No.
Ah, now you're bullying me again.
How am I even bullying you? Ignoring Senpai's complaints, I go and buy 2 hamburgers. So, this is a hamburger. Was I just seeing things, or are their eyes glinting with desire? Tiger grabs a burger with his giant paws, the palms of which almost cover the whole thing. And in a single movement, he finishes the whole thing in one bite. Not bad. Looks well at the bread, even though there's not much meat to it. Guardian tiger licks his claws. It looks kind of scary. I look back at the table, just find the whole burger sitting there. Burger's still here. As I said yesterday, gods only consume the chi within a food sacrifice. They don't eat the actual food, so this one's for you, Lau. The guardian tiger just ate the chi inside the hamburger? Guess it makes no difference to me. Even with Senpai's explanation, still hard to believe that burger just got split in two. There's only one burger though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger? Even though I'm worrying about him, I also couldn't eat any more myself. The other one is for the leopard. Buying any more isn't feasible. Don't worry about it. I just want to know how it tasted. I wasn't hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, would you now? Yeah, pretty much. Well, if you want to give me another hamburger, you can give me the one the Aborigine has. Just as he says that, Leopard grabs the burger in a hurry, ready to eat at a moment's notice. Leopard sneers right at the guardian tiger. Tiger returns contemptuous stare aimed straight at him. Seems like a fight could break at any moment. That's enough. I'll get you hamburgers tomorrow as well, as you want them so much. Interrupt them in an effort to avoid fight. It seems to go over well, but in the end, is it really just burgers they want or what? That's actually a thing. Technically, right, correct me if I'm wrong, but the belief is basically if they take the chi, the idea is that if you eat food that is restoring chi to your body, it's basically like a life force and energy. So by them removing the chi would therefore mean that spiritually the food has no effect on your person, and therefore isn't exactly positive. It feeds the body but not the soul. So that, basically. Which would explain that whole saying where people say it's bad for the body, good for the soul, you know? Because, I mean, that's just basically their belief on that. I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know that much about Eastern culture, but I know enough to like it. After class, I show up with Senpai at the dance club. As you can guess, us coming together caused an uproar. Now everyone's heard the rumor of me and Senpai being in love. I told Senpai to deny it, to keep his distance for both our sakes. Took a bit of work though. He wouldn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did though, I can finally talk with my club mates. Even then, I'm still asked about my relationship with Senpai. So aren't you and Shuchi Senpai in love? Well, that's what Shuchi Senpai wants you to think. But for Shuchi Senpai to admit publicly he loves someone, first time I've seen it. I just don't get a feeling it's a joke, you know? It's okay if you two are in love though. The only thing that's true is that we're not a thing. I don't have to deny it any more than, right? Well, I still think it's suspicious. Why have you two been so close together then? I told you, it's all Senpai who... In question like this, I can't focus on practice. Decided to take a break. Sit at the corner of the veranda and pretend I'm exhausted. Now, would you like me to go beat that kitten for you? No thanks. It doesn't matter that much. Even if he is being annoying. That and I don't want to see them fight you. I don't even want to think about what could happen if they go into a fight there. I look away to try to stop thinking about it. Look at the leopard. He's really into watching the club members dance. He's even moving his hands and fingers, imitating the movements. I figured he paid attention in class to learn Mandarin, but why would he want to learn how to dance? I end up sitting in a corner watching other club members dance till the end of practice. The club leader announces that we're free to go, everyone grabs their belongings and starts heading home, as do I. But suddenly Senpai comes up to me. Hey now, let's go home together. Senpai, I told you not to talk to me during dance, didn't I? And that doesn't count now that it's over, right? You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this? Ah, it just being suspicious matter if we really are together. The guardian tiger sends a fierce glare Senpai's way. Just kidding. Well, I might have to go with you. It's simply just too much of a burden to open the door just for me, you know? Actually, no, I don't know. It's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you. It's okay to go home together. Senpai, as much as I want to refuse him, I also don't feel right laying his hopes down for all this time. Eventually I end up going home with Senpai. Finally, thanks to the help of the 3 big cats, I made it through the chaotic week. Even though all the drama they caused to begin with, after the first few days, everything calmed down. For now, little by little, I'm getting used to being surrounded by him. Even so, after all I want to do is take a long break this weekend, but my serenity doesn't last long. Lau, will you go shopping with me? Well, this weekend is a good opportunity to go to a applied store, even a bookstore. I'd like to see how far technology has progressed. Do you care to show me? Keep me company. Even just after waking up, these 3 are already arguing. Each one of them wants to stay with me. Wait, why is the leopard so involved in this?
He wanted me to go with him and he hasn't even told me his plans at all. Probably doesn't even know where he wants to go, but he still doesn't want to give up his chance to spend time with me. Never too hard to refuse too, though I'd prefer to stay at home and get some rest. I've no plan for today otherwise, so what should I do? The annoying thing is I'm aware that you can take different paths, and like, only certain aspects will change, and later in the game, these choices will change things. Because as you know, these sort of games work on a point system. So every time I hang out with one, it'll increase his points, while it won't increase the others, which will then lead to a different thing based on whether a certain variable has been reached. Yeah, I know quite a bit about this because I've been trying to program Senpai in RPG Maker coding. It's just, annoying at times. But I committed to the Senpai route when I first chose him in the first place, because otherwise this is going to be a clusterfuck of decisions. So I'm going to go with Senpai. It's alright. Well, I do have to go out.
Well, you need to at least have some fun on your day off. Going to the appliance store on the weekend's too boring, yeah?
Well, even if it were, I would like to go.
So, now go shopping with me. This weekend is once in a lifetime chance.
This weekend every week.
But this is the first weekend of me living in Lau's apartment. To commemorate this, we need to go out and have some fun.
Yeah, fine. I'll do as you say. That alright? I have no interest in arguing with Senpai. Danny won't keep quiet until I agree to go out with him anyway.
Yay!
Lau, if you want to go out with that kid and I wish to keep you company, so you want to come with us? I told you before. I'd worry if you were that kid alone.
We do have a protected old man. But I'm okay with you coming with us. Just don't bother us on our date. This is not a date. Now there's no need to be so shy.
I'm okay as long as I can keep a watch over Lau.
Okay, but no eavesdropping. Remember, Lau can make his own decisions. It's not up to you to control him.
Of course, that's the same to you as well.
I won't force Lau to go anywhere he doesn't want to go. Is that right with you, Lau?
Actually, you've tried to do just that several times. Senpai's constantly been trying to get me to have dinner with him after all. Though, it's not like I've made any effort to compromise with him either.
Fine. So I'll behave myself today. Lau, could you please go out with me?
Alright. Absolutely, let's go. The leopard looks disappointed. I feel bad, but I have no choice but to ask him to take care of the place while we're out. Afterwards, I leave my apartment with Senpai and the tiger in tow.
Woo! We're here! So, Lau, is there any shopping you want to do? Is there anywhere you want to go?
What? Well, I don't really shop for myself much. I've only lived in Taipei for half a year. I don't really have any interest in shopping, so I rarely went out with my classmates. In fact, I've only been to the shopping district once before.
What? How can that be? Don't tell me you just stay home every weekend.
Well, there isn't much to say. He's right. I rarely go out on weekends, let alone going to the city. I prefer to stay at home, even though I feel embarrassed to admit it. Hey, nothing wrong with staying at home on a weekend because you can't be asked to go out to the outside world.
That's okay, I'll be your tour guide today. Shopping, eating, arcade games, or movies. What do you want to do, Lau?
Well, let's see here. Wait, aren't you cool wearing that? Also, not a good idea to look someone up and down while being asked what you want to do. Very suggestive. My immediate thought went to, what do you want to do here? Well, clearly, Lau is trying to say you. Maybe spring, but it's still cold outside. Even if they're out in the city, it's not enough to wear a thin jacket.
Oh, I'm fine. After all, I'm also a guardian tiger.
The fact that God won't get sick won't stop your body. Being sick and having a sick body are completely separate. It would be terrible for you to ruin Yanshi Chu's body.
Quite a little man, I can look into myself, alright? I know I get sick that easily. Even Yanshuchi would wear this unless it was freezing outside. So there's really no problem with this. If anything, it's a shame I didn't dress up more for the day, right, Lau?
It's totally irrelevant. But he's right, I've never seen Senpai wear much. I'm fine as long as you aren't feeling cold, but remember, tell me if you do, and we'll find something for you. So don't go around a shortage of clothing stores around here. The street we're on is littered with stores. Even a brief glimpse, I see at least 2 clothing stores. Oh, both of them for women.
It's fine, Lau. I'll be alright. Oh yeah, I also just remembered, there's something around here I think you'll like.
JFC. Japan fried chicken by any chance? Senpai cheerfully leads me around the corner by the street side stands. I wanted to ask Senpai what he meant, and when we got there, I could pretty much figure it out. The stand before me was filled with stylized animal hats. They hang from the top of the stand to the floor below in a vibrant row of fuzzy colours. And a wide variety including dogs, bears, tigers, deer, raccoons, as well as a few from cartoons I didn't recognise. How about it? You think it suits me? That is a cute husky hat. But to be fair, I always find huskies cute because, I mean, fluffy husky. Senpai tries a hat that looks like a husky. Wait, is it okay to try these straight off the shelf? The clerk comes over and starts introducing his products. Honestly, I thought he would ask Senpai to take the hat off, but he happily continues his spiel. Senpai adjusts his hat and swings around dramatically, dangling pom-poms swoosh around the air as he moves. Hey Lau, cute, right? Well, yeah, it's cute. Damn right it's cute, Lau. Also, the bear one's cute. Not so much the panda or the chick, but I like these two. Before me is a kitten. Actually, a leopard cat wearing a husky hat on its head. It's very cute. When you think about it, his cat ears are covered by dog ears. It's pretty strange though. Right, so doesn't that mean you should buy it for me, Lau? What? Why do I need to buy it? Isn't it common sense to buy a gift for your partner on a date? It's still not a date, you know, and where does your common sense come from? Well, Lau, weren't you just worried that it was too cold? Come on, buy it. Buy it, please. That's so thick and fuzzy. As if flaps could cover his ears from the cold wind. Also, the price is pretty cheap considering, so it wouldn't be that bad to buy it for Senpai. I just don't think I should get it for him because he told me to. Buy the husky hat for Senpai? Fuck yeah, we're buying it! You had me at cheap and cute. Alright, I'll buy it. I hand money to a clerk. He gives back change with a smile, ignoring Senpai's weird comments. Still feel a little embarrassed though. Senpai shouts with joy when he sees me paying for the hat. Pom-poms dance in the air, he's bouncing with excitement. Put my hand on top of his head, both to calm him down and to keep the hat from falling off. Thanks, Lau. Senpai lowers his head and gives an adorable look. Damn, how does he do that? He can't fool me. He's just trying to attract me so I could go to my Lau with him, right? I won't fall for his schemes. Are you sure he isn't doing this all on purpose? Tiger's come over to me to say that. For me to think that is one thing, but for him to say it as well. Well, now that we bought something, we should get going. We head off to the stall, talking to each other as we walk down the street. Senpai ends up being distracted by every shop we walk past that interests him. Personally, I don't understand clothes, jewelry, video games and such, but I'm happy to keep Senpai company. You don't understand video games? What is wrong with you? You're a student! After a while, Senpai says he wants to get a gift for me as well, so he ends up getting me a husky plush toy that matches the hat. Even though it's cute, I don't think I have a place to put it. There is always a place for a plush toy. Senpai even ended up going in some clothing stores to try things on, but he didn't get end up buying anything. He ends up keeping a large hooded jumper with all the charm he can muster, turning to me and pulling the collar down on one hand. The jumper fits him snugly, but as tempting as it is, I don't fall for his ploy. Eventually, after wandering around a whole marketplace, we return to the entrance. I'm tired. We've been walking for ages at this point. Must be visibly straining to the point where Senpai picks up on it. Aw, I was hoping to be wearing a husky hat. Hey Lau, you look tired. Want to take a rest and get something to eat? Yeah, but we probably shouldn't eat this much so close to dinner. We'll just get something small then. And there's some tasty fried chicken stall nearby. Oh, you mean JFC? Oh, did you say fried chicken? Where the hell did he appear from? What? Oh man, you hungry or something? I would like to try some of Lau's food. Well, offering it to the Guardian Tiger here makes no difference to me, so I don't see why not. It's subtle, but Senpai grumbled under his breath when I said that. Alright, since we're all hungry, it's time to hurry up and get some. Senpai brings us to the stall. If the line's this long, the food must be great. Well, let's hope it is. It only took him half an hour, but we eventually get the prized fried chicken. Afterwards, we buy 2 cups of fruit tea from a nearby shop. Senpai's attempting to hold a bag of fried chicken and drink at the same time, and now he's trying to use a skewer to pick up the chicken from the bag as well. Hope he doesn't spill his drink. The aroma from the fried chicken is excellent. Quite different from ordinary varieties. It's very special. A taste you'll never find anywhere else. Where did you come from? You're trying to tempt me, are you? Fine. Well, let me try some. With a cheeky smile, he picks up 2 pieces of chicken on the skewer and brings them up to the tiger's mouth. Bites it and eats them directly from my hand. Well, you practically just spoon-fed him in public. Not bad. Taste is really special. The Guardian Tiger can be cute at times. The leopard seems a bit too stoic and might not necessarily be fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are things in certain dating games where that happens, but I prefer these two. And Senpai is just adorable. He really is. Let's consume the chi. The chicken is still there for me to eat. Doesn't surprise me anymore. I've seen it plenty of times, so I bite into my chicken. The surface of the chicken, crisp, the soy-based sauce accompanies the juice of chewy chicken perfectly without a little bit of salty. I've never had chicken quite like it before. It's really special. I love the glittery outline here. It's actually chicken shining on the outside. It's delicious. I agree. Now give me some. Senpai has his mouth open, waiting for me to feed him. Senpai, can't you just eat your own? If Lau doesn't feed me too, it's not fair. Oh, Senpai, unlike him, people can actually see you. Please don't embarrass me so much. What? Not fair. Alright, how about just one piece? Yes, please. Reluctantly, I feed him one piece of my fried chicken. I'm worried someone saw that, but he licks his lips happily. God, it's almost like we're a real couple. I'm so happy to be fed by you, Lau. Senpai, sometimes you're such an idiot, you know? What? Isn't this what happens when you go on a date? People on dates don't usually feed each other in public. Oh, some people do. Not a fan of it myself. Senpai, do you just treat everyone like this? Like, you keep talking about us being on a date. Well, so, I hesitate just for a moment. Like, what happens if I ask this and things go badly? It totally ruined the atmosphere between us. Can't keep ignoring this, I've got to ask him eventually. Might as well be direct about it. Senpai, why do you want to be in a relationship with me? Senpai winks at me and swallows the chicken he was chewing on. It's because I want to stay with you, Lau. But don't you just want me so I can be the priest of the temple in my Lau? I keep saying my Lau. Us being together isn't important to you, right? So wouldn't it be more inconvenient if I ended up in a relationship with Senpai? And you don't want to have to bring Yanshuchi into Malloy, right? Well, that's right. Actually, maybe I'll end up taking you into my... Fuck it, I'll keep saying Malloy, because it's easier for me than thinking of another thing that my brain will inevitably fuck up down the line. I mean, I'm already going to forget most of these voices at some point. But it doesn't matter. Like you said, it's going to take more than 1 year to rebuild people's worship in my temple. That means we're going to live together for a long time, well, right? In this case, I need to make sure Lau's happy with that. In that case, we wouldn't have needed to go out shopping today, huh? I mean, we would have plenty of time together in Malloy. Malloy isn't even close to the same as Taipei. Malloy is pretty much just countryside. Taipei shops are way more exciting. No, Malloy still has some places to go. Oh, really? I'm familiar with Malloy. It's making me say it a lot now. It knows! The game knows! But even if we went back to Malloy, Senpai... You wouldn't be Senpai anymore, right? You don't really need Senpai's body to reach me anymore. And you don't need to spread those rumors about it at the club. And it... Because... I want to get to know you. Even if it's useless to me if I leave Taipei. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't do anything against Yanshuchi's will. It wouldn't feel natural to him when I leave his body. When I possess his body, from then on, I'm responsible for him. Everything I do follows his personality and habits. So the shopping or dating are really all things Yanshuchi would do. I just have to get to know you in the same way that he would. Yeah, I guess it's not been easy for you, huh? But there's no way I'll give up. After all, I have to get Lau to help us. Well, so then how will you be after you leave Senpai's body? At that point, you wouldn't be forced to think and act like Yanshuchi. Wouldn't you be a completely different person? So worried about that too. And don't worry, I possessed him in the first place because our personalities are basically the same. Then when that happens, I'll just make sure I don't do anything weird. It's gonna be totally okay. Alright. I still think it's strange though. And you're overthinking it. Is it really not an issue? I'm still anxious, but I don't say anything more. It's going to be fine. Trust me, okay? You have my word. Senpai moves in close. He's a bit shorter than me. Then he reaches and pats my shoulder softly with paw. Is there anything to worry about? Oh hey, such a stall! I'll go buy you one! Conversation ended just as he runs away suddenly. That was close. I could almost fall for his words. Lau, I know I've said this too many times. I still don't want you to get I still don't want you getting along with him. Is that because you still don't trust him, right? God who was once born a Yaoguai has no principles. The sweeter his words, the bitterer his lips. I caution you, Lao. Don't trust everything he says. But he's a god now. He isn't the same as a Yaoguai. Even though their form might change, habits don't change that easily. One like him might do something and not even know it's wrong. Things would be fine if his Fudigong kept an eye on him. But right now, this far away from his temple, there's nothing nothing keeping him in line. Who knows what Kitten could do? Even so, nevertheless, be careful.
Hello, I'm back. Get some mini sausages. Do you two want some?
Senpai shows up suddenly with a bag of marinated cocktail sausages, cutting off the conversation with Guardian Tiger. Yes. Yeah, Senpai, I'll have some. Got serious and then comical again. We keep wandering around the marketplace, taking the sights and eating until we finish our dinner, and now we're home. Man, who would have thought shopping all day could be so tiring? As soon as I get in the door, I make a beeline straight for the bathroom, have to shower, and head to lie down on my bed. I've been sitting on my bed waiting for me. Has he just been waiting for me the whole day? I feel sorry for him. Still super tired, so I just lay down on my bed and use my phone. With Senpai's shower, I end up... What? I'm talking with him for a little while. Afterwards, we end up going to bed early for a night. Sometimes there's letters missing from these things. Most of the time I could gloss over it, but that just threw me for a second. I do feel sorry for the leopard, but it's just... I mean, if you're not upfront with me, I can't exactly help you. Okay, so we've been doing this for an hour, which is quite a bit, and we did have a little bit of drama. And I have to say, Senpai is getting ridiculously cute now. I mean, there's also the complication where if he's being honest, if he's genuinely, you know, beginning to feel things for Lao, then it'll lead to complications where he needs to get rid of the body and he'll be a god. So there's a chance that as a god he would have to sacrifice his ability to do certain things with the person he loves. In a sort of, yes, they can touch sort of way, but he's supposed to be a god. He's not supposed to do those sort of things with his worshippers. And it leads to an interesting conundrum there. But as I said, I will leave this here. I will quickly just, boom, throw that in there. Save it. There we go. And it's been going on for an hour now, so I'm definitely going to leave it here. It's going to be a bitch to render in Vegas, because, oh, has Sony Vegas been a cunt recently? Anyway, so this has been a second episode of Nekojishi. I have been the British Wolf, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.
Let's have some fun. This bait is thick. I want to stick around and use